Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me again. My name is Wilkie and I'm here with a bit of a different kind of video. This isn't so much a guide, but just raw gameplay. I made a striker for the Across Express event, and I'll be making a video for that event specifically as well. Outside of that, I am here to show you that at a bare minimum 1370 and with it more or less shitty gear, pardon me, that I have received from the box. So this is basically my get-go equipment. You can see a bunch of crit stats here, heavy armor, the classic engravings. I don't even have engravings on my rings, even though I could engrave my rings at least, you know, with like crystal or grass or something that would help me definitely. I don't even have anything of that, so we're gonna go into that. The only thing I do have is my avatar. And I have 342 skill points, so probably have a bit more than the average dude, but outside of that, this is my third time I'm doing Chaos Dungeons. I have not really played a whole lot of Striker yet. As such, I don't really understand fully how the class works and operates. On top of that, I'm not a big fan of Battlemaster to begin with, or War Dancer, so yeah. You guys can probably tell where this is going, that I definitely am not familiar with the rotations of the class and all that stuff, and I just copy-pasted a build for Chaos Dungeons, and yeah, I just wanted to show you that this is still very much doable, even with minimal knowledge, with absolutely horrendous gear, because the only engraving that I have is heavy armor, which in all honesty is useless here. Not like I really need it. I mean, it helps a bit to take less damage, but outside of that, this is really all I got. And I just wanted to showcase that this is possible. Like I said, for those of you who are familiar with Battlemaster or Striker, they probably will be able to tell you that I'm not really like playing optimally in terms of rotations and debuffing and stuff like that. Because that is definitely something that I am currently completely unfamiliar with. But we're here to learn, and I gotta admit, this skill looks fantastic. I also like the uppercut, so I'm not entirely sure which of the skills I prefer the most. Also, I think even though this Awakening deals more damage than the other one, I really like the other one. I think the other one's fantastic. Like, this thing looks good too, but I don't know. It just, the other one is just so much more in your face, and at least in my opinion looks so much better, makes so much more sense for the class. So I don't know, I might switch, who knows. Anyways, outside of that, I do know that Halberd Kick is one of her go-to damaging abilities, and yeah, this gameplay also may change in the future. Like I said, I have no idea exactly how the engravings work and how much of a change in gameplay the engraving will actually give me or do. But outside of that, you should be able to tell fairly easily that we can still do Chaos Dungeons just fine, even though I'm not really super familiar with the class, but it works just perfectly fine. We don't really have any trouble, anything, and outside of the outfit, there's nothing that I would be having over somebody else. I just enchanted, I even enchanted the blue gears, right? I could have gone for the purple gears to get at least a little bit more stats. I have absolutely no idea about any tripods or anything. This is like completely out of question. Nice, the last one crit. Be able to take down the boss here. Ooh, gold room, nice. In case you're unfamiliar with the changes, I'll probably make a video talking about all the changes that you need to be wary of that will more or less have some kind of impact on your gameplay. Needless to say, Chaos Dungeons are still high on the list of stuff that you should be doing. I don't know how much gold that was. Probably 200 or so. 200 gold. That's nice. So that's probably one of the most fundamental changes that Chaos Dungeons, yeah, I'd pretty much say they got buffed. In all honesty, I think having gold drops from Chaos Dungeons just makes them even more powerful as they already were. Given that they were probably one, if not the most boring activities for a lot of people, I typically don't mind running a couple Chaos Dungeons every day. If I have to run it like 30 times every day, I'm probably not going to do it. But as of now, I'm kind of restructuring my account a little bit. So I'm trying to see if I can get like 4, maybe 5 characters. I definitely don't want more than 5 characters though. It's probably going to be more along the line of 4. Or if I actually do end up playing more, then I'll probably just do it with relaxation bonus in mind. I'll probably make a video in regards to that as well. Anywho, this is really all of content that I can give you. I just wanted to showcase a little bit of striker gameplay, and especially to show people that there's nothing that you're gonna be afraid of in terms of Chaos Dungeons. As you can see, I don't really have any idea about the class. I have absolute dog shit gear. I have no tripods, I have no engravings, I have no nothing. So I'm pretty barebone as you can get to this kind of Chaos Dungeon. And you can see that it works just fine. Sure, I don't have the best clear time, but nobody expected that without any engravings, without anything. With just the baseline gear with blue gears, because at this point, you either have at least purple gears, maybe even purple gears from Void Dungeons, or maybe even 1 or 2 pieces of Argos gear already. It just works. There's nothing too crazy about this here. You build your meters or your orbs. So you have then your spender. I think the tornado is just super good for Chaos Dungeons. I don't think I'll ever be using anything else, and this one is just your Tatsu, or what's called Electric Wind Cake, is just so good at stacking up the bar. And there you have it. Just gonna use this for a change. Boom. Nice, good chunk of burst. Build another meter. And use my tornado. Oh yeah, it goes to show, really. I don't really have to tell you all that much, I think, here. It just goes to show that this works perfectly fine, even as a trashy striker that I am. There really is nothing to worry about. Just go and do your Chaos Dungeons. Start building your character up from scratch. Using the jump boxes or anything, if you boost it or anything, whatever it is, it works. That's all you need. You're perfectly fine equipped. This should be it, I think. Boop. There you go. Ooh! Necromancy. I don't think that's worth anything. Anyways, like I said, this is all I wanted to show you guys, that Chaos Dungeons, even with minimalistic gear as I have, with pretty much no engraving whatsoever, just my avatar, and I don't even have a card set or anything on, so it works just fine. You shouldn't have any trouble clearing it, so yeah, outside of that, I do hope this was kind of helpful or maybe entertaining. If you want to see me live, then I do stream on Twitch. Feel free to check out the link in the description below, typically only on Mondays, but also some other days as well. Outside of that, I do hope you guys stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. So have a great one, and see ya.